Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Hey, what up? What up? We are back. We got a weekly draft going down. We just started. We are 2 picks in. Jamar Chase and Saquon, first 2 picks off the board. We got hopefully we don't get another auto here from K2 Pinson. All right. I got the 6th pick in this draft. I don't like where I am in this draft, right next to Mark. Not fun. Oh, I think we're gonna get it. Okay, he got Justin Jefferson. There we go. And Woody said he's in. I don't see his green dot. Okay, let's see who's up in the chat. We got our man Stranger in the house. What up, Stranger? Said feet wiped. Let's get it. And yeah, we're just gonna start smoking. Not a lot of people up in the chat right now. I shared this to Patreon already, and at least I think I did. Yeah. And we got Mark in the house. What up, Mark?
What up, fellas?
Let's see how all this goes.
Yes, sir.
Because the only person that I really wanted with the first pick was Bijan. I already figured he wasn't getting there.
Yeah.
Got close, though. Made it to 4th.
Of course.
All right, let's see it. Wandoko, where the hell you at?
We got a few auto picks already.
Yeah, and I messaged K2, and the first guy, I mean, shit, he was there. His green dot was there the whole time. His green dot's there now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's up with it.
That shit beyond frustrates me when they fucking mute fuck face. But thank God. Finally got me one.
Oh shit, look at Cali Jam. He won't he won't take the QBs early in Superflex, but shit, single QB, he'll lock it in early.
Hey, I do the same thing, bro.
I mean, I get it. It's a strategy, you know, especially if you're able to get Josh Allen.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Advantages, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny how slow these drafts actually go. Like, I mean, we're going to finish fast. It'll be like a 45-minute draft, but the individual picks go way slower than like all the other drafts.
Yeah, because you got to consider matchups in these.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Let's see where Papa Tex goes. She got in yesterday's draft and today's draft. She got her son involved in yesterday's draft as well, too. And it's funny, the guy who's drafting first, he joined the group and messaged me, and he was like, bro, he's like, you got any drafts that I could get into? Like, he's talking like regular season drafts, like yesterday. I was like, nope, but I got the perfect thing for you. And he was down for this. I feel like once we start getting into this more, we're gonna hate like season long fantasy.
Yeah, this is gonna be addictive.
Yeah, and like, you know, we're picking already knowing all the information. We're picking specifically for the matchups. You know, there could be guys that get hurt during the matchups or whatever, but like guys who are hurt right now, we're just not even worried about those kind of people.
Yep. Yes, sir. We don't have to worry how early it's too early to pick fucking Rashid Rice. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, and someone picked him yesterday too. I didn't even notice it. And someone was like, "Why'd you pick Rashid Rice?" He was like, "Oh, I just thought 6th round was really good value, And then they were like, "But it's only a draft for this week." And he was like, "Oh shit. Guess I gotta join tomorrow's and make up for it." So I made sure today to remind everyone this is a 1-week draft only. All right, now let me do some clock sucking. All right. Oh, Wandoko still on. Both those guys, and those are both guys that I have their phone number, and I texted them.
Yeah.
Hopefully they make it back. I feel like this is the type of league that you can auto draft and get a decent team, though. Not like the best, where you'll get completely fucked because it's super flex and
IDP and
yeah.
And hey, one of my auto drafted teams hit 385, bro.
Some bullshit, man.
I got him 2-0 in that league.
Lucky.
Yeah, for sure.
I had some teams in the high 3s. I didn't hit 4 anywhere.
I think I got 4 or 3. I got 3 400s.
It's funny though because my teams that did better were the ones that I drafted Danny Pesos.
Yeah.
So funny how that works out, huh?
Yeah, I love it. I'm just in hog heaven over here. I'm not even gonna lie. It's the fucking,
They're fucked now though. You know why?
Why is that?
Now they think they're good.
Oh yeah, we're done. We're toast. No, I don't believe. If we have a full season, win the Super Bowl, I'm still gonna have my dad.
Well, lucky for you that ain't happening. But I mean, they got the Titans this week. I mean, it's going to be an exact opposite game from last week as far as like the defense that they're playing. But I feel like the Colts defense is good enough to, compete with the Titans offense. Like, I don't even think that's a real question.
We got the Broncos this week.
Am I looking at week 3?
Yeah, you got to be.
I totally am looking at week 3. Well, that fucked me up because even the shit that I was looking at for this, I must have been looking at week 3 as well. Well, I take back what I said. You might be fucked playing the Broncos this week.
Yeah, I don't have any delusions that we're going to win this game.
But next week, though, it'll be a good get back conference game.
Yes, sir.
Hey, J Money, what up? And Andre, what up, bro? Said, need your guys' opinion on dynasty trade. This guy's panicking on London injury and traded him for K9 and Keon Coleman. I mean, I like it. I mean, the running backs never, I'm not a huge fan of the running backs in dynasty. We're always trying to, kind of tear up like where we can. I feel like you did the right thing, but man, Coleman though, I mean, they are on the rise, bro, right now. Like he fucking came out killing it in week 1. And like, if that's any kind of like, like a projection of like what's going to be in the season, like, dude, Coleman could be like, flirting like somewhere between like top 15 and top 20 guy this year. And that means that his value would just completely skyrocket to next year to where he'd be drafted as like a top 10 guy, but at the position anyways. So I'm not mad at it. London still got like extreme value, but I feel like Coleman, yeah, he's on the rise, man. He's like El Mágico, man, on the rise. And Andre said best case scenario for K9 is they trade him. Yeah, but see, the thing is like even in that trade, like K9 is the player that like has the low value to me. You know, maybe he's like technically maybe got a little bit more value like right now, like just because it's like week 1, week 2. Give it a half a season, and Keon Coleman's value will be like head and shoulders above Ken Walker's. So that's all I mean. Is that you traded a guy who I feel is like about to pop, you know, really about to pop. And Jay Money said, the thing about Coleman is the Bills were forced to throw a lot, so Coleman's not going to be like that every week, I don't think. Well, I mean, obviously they're going to want to throw the ball a little bit, and they're going to want to run more than they throw. But the thing is like every NFL team throws more than they run. It may be like a tiny little bit, you know, like maybe they're like one of the low teams, like, you know, maybe they throw it like, I don't know, 52% or 53% where they're right over that 50% threshold. But like, yeah, do they want to throw it that much? No. But like, how many times did Josh Allen really throw it last week? Let's go double check that. Because yeah, they threw it a bunch in the second half. Yeah, like he's not going to throw for 46 times every single time. But Coleman also got 8 receptions, and he was the lead, and he was the team leader in like everything. So that the proof's in the pudding. If he ends up being the number 1 wide receiver for Josh Allen, that's a really good spot to be. 46, not 64. And don't worry, I got dyslexia too. What up, Corey? What up? So what are your thoughts on Aaron Jones? Maybe a little less nervous after the split with Mason. Yeah, we already knew there was going to be a split, but he's definitely still the guy. You know, he showed that he's definitely going to be the guy still. But yeah, nerve-wracking for sure. And Frizil, what up, bro? What's going down, homie? All right, here we go. Hey, Crispy in the house. What up, you motherfucker?
What up, Crispy?
Corey, so you think Rodriguez is a drop in a deep league with Eckler? Man, Rodriguez is a drop pretty much wherever. Hey, and shout out to Dow Mac. Hey. Subbing up or membering up on YouTube. Yeah, appreciate you. Feel like it's been a little while since I've seen Dow Mac, because I know I remember that. I know you've been around here before. This bowl's for you. Let's get it.
All right. Fire them up.
Uh-oh. Cali Jam getting nervous. Oh, AJ Brown.
Oh, baby.
Herbert's a good big there.
More certainly. I like my running back situation.
Yeah, the good thing about this one is we're not going to you know, I mean, you don't have to have a bunch of crazy depths, got to have a few.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Let's go there. It's tough, man. It's tough to make these decisions. Jay Money says, so I feel like Dak played good last week. I think everybody just dropped the ball. Had everybody caught the ball, they would have won the game. He would have still been top 5 QB. I mean, I don't know. I mean, no matter how you slice it, the Eagles have a really good defense. It was the first game. You know, they had some jitters, had some rust, but I feel like everyone's hating on Dak more than they should. Corey said, pick up Chubb or QJ on waivers. QJ. Chubb's pretty blah. And who do they got this week?
They got the Rams.
No, they got the Bucks.
Oh, the Bucks.
Yeah, that's like one of the worst rushing best rushing defenses because of Vita Vea. So yeah, I don't want no parts of Chubb for this week. Let someone else pick him up, and especially if it's that 3 QB league. Like, man, he's just, you know, someone might pick him up and drop him in the same, in the same week, same couple days span or whatever.
Yeah.
What up, Frank? He said, how you feel about Golden for the season? Green Bay took him first round. Someone dropped him. He's on waivers. I mean, I'd pick him up on waivers. It depends on, who you'd be dropping. But I feel like there's a lot of people that really thought Golden was going to be the number 1 wide receiver, like straight out of the gate. And yeah, it's not going to be the case. Like, Reed's still the guy. And I don't know if you guys watched my my practice report video. Make sure you guys are watching. It's always all these videos that I'm doing. They're going to be under the shorts. YouTube just pushes them way more. My goal is to get this information out to more and more people, so I'm going to upload them as shorts. It's just the best way to do it. And Max said, "Yeep," and he said, "Fantasy football gas started up again, so it's time to watch the Fantasy Hustler. Let's go." And just randomly, I'm just going to play my anthem here and there just because it's cool and I like it.
Hustler for 20, loving the wrestling, your money. Something expecting if you're saw when the season starts, yo, I know he's jolly. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. 420 money a dab isn't plenty. 5, 10, or 20, that's more like a yummy. Best ball alert, your team ain't gonna work. Drafting a kicker, be drinking too much liquor, cause a hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler.
Yee. And listen to this trade that I worked out yesterday. It is pretty dope. The guy was in like desperate need of a quarterback, and I had an extra one, so I traded away Michael Penix. This is a redraft league. Michael Penix, Isaiah Pacheco, Zach Ertz, and Stephon Diggs. And I brought back A.J. Brown and Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of hurt my running backs a little bit because I only got Kyren and Connor as like my main guys. But listen to these wide receivers that I got now. Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Cortland Sutton, Marvin Harrison, A.J. Brown, Keon Coleman, Michael Pittman, and then I swooped Boutte off of waivers.
Oh, yeah.
So I know there's going to be someone wanting to trade for a wide receiver soon.
So I got somebody trying to get Daniel Jones from me in a dynasty league, and they're offering me Bill.
Yeah. If it's a super flex, I don't know. It's still heavily weighed on Danny Pesos, in my opinion.
I got 5 starting quarterbacks.
Well, see, like that's like the thing is like, okay, Let me just have let me give an analogy for someone. If you had 5 grams of dabs, okay, and you just couldn't go replace these dabs, with similar quality dabs, just because you had more of them, would you sell them cheaper to a friend? Hypothetical, we're not drug dealers around here. I'm just saying, would you just because you felt like you had an abundance, would you sell it to someone for cheap, knowing that you couldn't recoup the same quality?
No, I would just smoke the quality.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes you just got to smoke it. That's how I feel. Is like unless it's someone who, because it's like you're helping your friend out more than you're helping yourself. That's kind of how I feel with like trades like that. Is if you sell someone cheap because you have the abundance, it's like, yeah, you're helping someone out and selling them cheap just because I don't know, supply and demand. You got too much supply, but not enough demand on your roster. This is how I feel, anyways.
Yeah.
What? Frazil said Mobb Deep's coming out with a new album in October. What the fuck? For that. Just because this song never gets old. Because ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Just like there ain't no such thing as halfway friends. All right. And Seawolves, what up, bro?
What up?
And he said number 1 standard. All right, just in the future, we let's do this position by position. This makes it easier for my brain to process. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex, a tight end. That's tough. Starters, I'm going Barkley and Hall. I'm leaving ETN in the flex there. Let's see. I'm gonna say for now I'll say London and Thomas, but we got to keep monitoring London's injury because you might throw Hollywood Brown in there.
Yeah.
And I'll play Ertz as the tight end. It said Rice on waivers, drop a wide receiver to pick him up. The positional limits now because you can't even play him. Like you're just gonna hold them for like weeks and weeks, and if you can't put him in the IR, kind of no point. It's just gonna be a dead spot on your roster. And J Money said, Mark, who would you start at Mahomes or Dak this week?
If you're playing the matchup, you got to start Dak. Dak plays the Giants. Mahomes plays the Eagles. I'm starting Dak. I would start Dak. I would hate to do it, but I mean, you kind of got to.
Here we go. Who just take Javonte?
Against the Giants.
All right. J-Man, I feel like the Cowboys have more people to throw to. Yeah, man. I mean, of course. Everybody's injured on the fucking Chiefs right now.
Oh, show.
Frizil, how you feel about Travis Kelce? I mean, I feel like he's old, man. I feel like he's old and way too happy. Like Swift needs to break up with him for like, I don't know, a week or
make it like pussy is regulated on production basis, motherfucker.
Yeah. If you're not a top tier tight end on the week.
You're not getting no top tier tight end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, can't be a bum out there and get the nookie.
Absolutely not.
Cali Jam, what up? What up? How you liking your team so far?
What up?
J-Man
Fucker, I was
says
hoping
needs
the
glasses.
Flowers would make it back to me.
Say he needs glasses. He can't tell if it's his player or if he's running into two of the opposing team. Yeah. And Frizzo, you like T. Higgins or Devontae Adams rest of the season? It's tough, man. Without looking at schedules, I'm leaning Devontae Adams. Close though. Hey, Derek in the house, man. Derek, what happened to you, bro? You were like driving home on Sunday, and then you said you got home, and then like we didn't see you for all the games on Sunday. And Cali Jam said, "Love it if it was last week." Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, if this was last week, I would have already won.
Yeah. And Josh said, "Do I trade CD and Tet for Jefferson and Rashee Rice?" I don't know, man. It doesn't excite me because like CD and Jefferson, I mean, it's not like they're the same player or anything, but we're talking two elite top tier like guys. I want to figure out how to get them on the same team, not trade one for the other. Like I know easier said than done for sure, but that's what I want to try to do, not trade one for the other, because we're trying to win championships. We're not trying to make like fair trades with our friends just to make trades.
Yes.
And so like this doesn't like, if anything, this hurts your team for a couple weeks. Like even if you like Jefferson more, you're trading for Rashee Rice, who's going to be on the IR for however many more weeks while he's suspended. So no, that's another reason why I wouldn't do it. No. And J Mine said, dude, I had the perfect draft. Drafted Xavier Worthy in the 5th round and Patrick in the 6th at the turn. My flex had it in already. Okay. Had Connor in it already. Oh man, you did the show with Crazy Eyes. Boo. These guys are lame. And but yeah, I know you still got a soft spot in your heart for those losers. Fuck them though.
Yeah.
And Valdi, start Keenan Allen or Calvin Ridley. Man.
God damn it.
It's gonna be a good bounce back for Calvin Ridley.
I think so.
Man, Derek said trying to chill with everyone. Is that gonna come on your show next week? I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. Those guys, man. I feel like they're just in people's ears like a little bit too much. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I get a little nervous now. I'm jaded from previous experiences. Hey, Philly Mike OG. It's the troll from Philly in the house who comes up with fake news. Oh man, it's funny. I'm glad to see you back, Philly Mike, because I heard it is you that's sparking the shit over there with those clowns, getting them to talk shit about me. I like it, bro. Keep me more relevant. I like it. And Philly Mike OG said Huss hates me. Now, well, you're just a clown who comes in and says like trolly shit, like when you come in and lie about news, like I always make fun of people who do shit like that. Like, why come in and like, oh, I got you guys. Like, no, that shit's like stupid as fuck. But no, man, yeah, spark it up. The only reason why you stopped coming around was you were getting hella drunk and like causing all types of drama. Like in the chat, like if you never would have did that, like there's no drama. Like I never had a problem with you. We just smoke weed and talk football. At least that's what I thought.
Smoke weed every day.
Yes, sir.
Smoke weed every day.
But yeah, man, stay sticking around. Stay sticking around, Philly Mike.
You might learn something.
You gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today.
I know you're not gonna troll Derek, but just like I said, I'm too jaded with how I don't know what they say to people to get them to to bail on me. And yeah, just anybody who rocks with them, it's a little tough, man. I'm too jaded right now. I'm too jaded on all the shit that's happened so far.
Why?
Because they say they didn't make people choose up, but people are choosing up on their own, and that's what got me jaded. Because I never did anything to make anybody all I do is create leagues for people to play in, do raffles, for people, spend countless hours live streaming and answering questions versus just telling stories. So I don't know. I know you're not, Derek, but you'd be blind to the facts to say that other people didn't choose up. And there's only one person who made people do that. And it sure as hell wasn't me. Wasn't me. These 3 bench spots are going to be importante.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm a little bit. I got Drake May, and I'm a little bit nervous about him. So I think we're gonna double up on the QB. You know what? We're gonna. All right, we're gonna go J Love at home.
I like it.
It was him, or if the other person gets drafted, I'll mention him. But I like the matchup for the QBs, and he's got a bad matchup for running backs. But he also didn't do that great last week, so that's why I went with J-Love on the Thursday. And Derek, it's nothing personal with the wrench. Just if you're gonna be on their show on a normal basis, I got it is a picking and choosing of who you're gonna rock with if those guys hate me. Not saying you can't come in the chat or anything, but it's one of those things. The reason why people rock with the other crew is because they thought that they were like this was their show also. And that's what I gotta separate. I gotta make sure there's separation of that, because that's one reason why I don't know why people chose them over me. I have no idea why, but yeah, it's really weird petty high school shit. And Down Max said down it sucks. There's he said there's petty drama in the fantasy community. Why the hell can't we all just get stoned and talk football? We were doing that, but I don't know. These guys, I literally have no idea. I have no idea.
Are you talking about the idiots that we're in that one league with?
No, not those. Those guys are funny. No, they're just weird fantasy managers. Those guys. Okay. He's talking about, for everyone who knows, it's that the team fantasy league that we're in. I forget what their handle is, the SWG or whatever. Yeah. And yeah, those guys are fucking morons, man, because they have to talk shit to get an extra chip on their shoulder. And it's so funny because now how we're getting back at him is we're not saying shit. The guy that I whooped on in week 1, it's the head of their crew, and he even messaged me good game on Facebook, and I just looked at it and didn't respond. I didn't even take the bait.
Yeah.
Because I know that hurts him so much, knowing that I saw that comment and didn't respond at all.
Yeah. I smoked my opponent by 70 points.
Yeah.
Destroyed him.
Yeah.
I like
and Derek, we'll see what happens, man. I mean, I know if you come rock with me once, I'm sure that Bogart's going to do everything in his power to make sure that you go on their show every week, like moving forward. So that's the thing that scares me, is that, you know, just to like not make him mad, people say yeah, and they don't care about, like, you know, bailing on this community, you know, to go like rock with them, you know, like that's what it is, and that's why I'm jaded. Because, like, even with them, all I did was give him a platform to fucking come on and talk when he had no platform. But, like, he pretended like this was, like, his show, and he's coming up with all the ideas, and pretended that he's been doing Vegas trips before I did the Vegas trip. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's whack, man. I don't know why people got to lie to kick it. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm saying he is.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Like, not everybody can just do this. You know what I mean?
Not at all. And the whole reason why the whole reason why he got mad is because I wanted to turn this in. This is 2 years ago at this point, that I wanted to turn it into more of a business, and he didn't like that he was going to have to do work other than talk in front of the microphone. And like, that's why all those guys hate me, is because they think I'm making, like, I don't know, tens of thousands of dollars off YouTube, and I'm just not paying them. And like, when our whole relationship started, the guy who's like talking shit about me and money is he was like, hey, do you think you could produce my show, and I'll pay like do it weekly, and I'll pay you like $25 a week, so like $100 a month. And I was like, yeah, that's no problem. I got the software and everything, and I'm not doing a show at that time. He paid me for 4 weeks and then stopped paying me because he was going to buy a house. And he's like, I'm sorry, bro, but I don't have money like to do this, but you can still like do the show for me, right? Like, you can still do that. I was like, yeah, I guess. Just because I didn't want to, like, you know, be the bad guy, you know, but now I realize this is why nice guys finish last, because you just got to be the bad guy and tell people how it is, not like, I don't know, be nice to people just to be nice to people. It's tough because people take advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I would never, like, for me to come on your show acting like it's my show, that would just be, you'd just look at me and be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You know?
Well, it wasn't until after the fact, because yeah, it was like a mutual collab for, like, you know, as long as we were like doing stuff. But yeah, then it got to the point where it was like, it's almost like he let, like, the way that he perceives it to people is that he let me come on his show, and I infiltrated their group. When like they came on my platform, they never had a platform for me to come on. So that's what I just don't like. It's just, it's weird. It's weird how that is.
That's childish.
No, super. And Jay Money said, my friend in the league asked me, should I drop Caleb Williams and pick up Daniel Jones? Everyone picked up their waivers last night. I'm number one. I told them yes. And I said, darn, I wanted Daniel. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I mean, without going and looking at schedules, I feel like I would want Pesos more down the stretch than Caleb, but I'm sure they both have like pretty tough matchups like along the way. But yeah, I would I'd try to make people get Daniel Pesos. I mean, in my video, I told people, get Rodgers, get Michael Penix. If you must get Pesos, that's on you. But I would much rather get a Rodgers or Michael Penix where available, because I think Rodgers was like, I don't know, 15 or 20% rostered or something. Michael Penix was like 33. And I know you are, Derek. And yeah, it's just they put me in a weird situation with all of this, you know. Like, they're the ones who like make fun of me because my friends hang out with them now, you know, and like feel the need to like, I don't know, message me and, you know, throw shit in my face like that. Tino was the one who actually had the balls to do it in the chat. Of course, I respect you for standing your ground, Alex. I need to get all that shit now. Nah, man, because I'm just like looking forward, and I feel like anything that links me to those guys just like I don't know, just slows me down.
Okay, I'm sticking with it.
Fuck.
I wanted to go a different place, but
I thought I was going to be sneaky and get Boutte with my last pick, but totally didn't even see that Hollywood took him. I don't even know when did he take him? 2 rounds ago. Totally missed that.
I like my bench players. I got Jaden Reed, Calvin Austin, and DeAndre Hopkins on my bench. You know what I mean? D-Hop and the Ravens play the Browns. Calvin Austin did great last week. They play Seattle. And Jaden Reed at home.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got Rashad White more, I guess, because of the matchup, just like why I got Trey Benson a little early, just because of the matchup. I mean, yeah, this week a little bit tough. Let's see. I got Drake May versus Miami. Can Drake May do like what Daniel Pesos Jones did against Miami? If so, you guys might be in trouble.
Yeah.
And what up, Jason? He said start Tillman or Dobbins this week. I mean, Colts were okay versus the run. I mean, I'd say they're not a great matchup. They're not a bad matchup, kind of just like mid. And who the hell do the Browns play again? The Ravens. Probably starting Tillman. Like you just think of like how the Ravens are probably going to run up the score, and the Browns are just going to be throwing it a lot. Like that's the only thing that I can
foresee happening.
Yeah, that's the scenario I see for sure. And Cali Jam said, "Look at my Debo team if you haven't yet, Huss. It's dope." Oh man, in the IDP one or the offense only?
I'll put you guys on game since I already picked him up where I wanted him. Devin Bush is starting to fucking come back. Put him on your radar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For anyone who's on Patreon. So what I'm gonna do, all the waiver wire videos and shit now, they're gonna be in short form. They're gonna be like 3 minutes or less, and I'm just gonna give a couple quick hitters. For those who are on Patreon, like there's a whole IDP post with like 4 of my top waiver wires at each position, in addition to what I mentioned on the video. So be on the lookout for that weekly as well. And today was such a shit show that I did the practice reports, but I didn't get to do any of my starts and sits. It was the chopped leagues, like they were all fucked up, and I had to like go reverse a bunch of shit. Like, dude, today was like such a headache because of fucking Sleeper and their stupid ass chopped leagues that like they just fucked up. So here's what happened for everyone who doesn't know what happened with the Sleeper chopped leagues. So Sleeper automatically removes all the players from whatever team gets chopped, and their team gets locked. But for some reason, they automatically took every IR player out of IR and moved them to the starting lineup of each team. So there were some teams that they put in waiver claims and they had space because of, the players being on IR, but because the platform moved everybody, it like locked all the moves from like happening from like, I don't even know how many teams, a shitload of teams. And like, I started going and like trying to fix shit. And then I just realized that like, it's such a clusterfuck because like I could put in 3 waivers with the same person, and like I could win one of those waivers and then the other 2 wouldn't happen. And like things like that happened. And it's like, it was either figure all that shit out somehow or just reverse everything. So I just reversed every single waiver claim and everything that happened for Wednesday. And hopefully Sleeper fixed the issue. They said they did in like a message to that they put out there to the league. And so I'm hoping that they did fix it. But yeah, if anybody plays in the chopped style leagues on Sleeper, it's just best to reverse everything versus trying to figure all that out. And Corey said, what's the league you're talking about? Is it a league of content creators? No. It's they call it team fantasy football. After playing, I mean, the concept, I mean, to me does seem a little rainbow. Like I understand why like people would do it, but it's not even the teams that we're playing. I don't like it.
The character of the people that we're playing against, they just made it not fun. We're just going to take their money and then not do this with them ever again.
Yeah, but even like the whole team concept, like it's just a lot of manual work, and I don't even know if it's worth it. Like I didn't have to do a lot of the manual work for the creating of the schedules or anything, but
I've done one back in the day when I was doing this the first time. This is my first time doing this type of league.
Yeah, for me it is.
Had to, but you have to do everything by hand. You know what I mean? Just like when we did guillotine leagues back in the day, the commissioner had to go through and fucking put all those players back on the waiver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I did that for like 20 guillotine leagues that year.
Yeah, I hosted 2 of them last year, and just it's always a hassle doing that, but yeah, then it was a hassle for all of this shit. And Frazil said you get rid of Dylan Sampson if it meant getting Devon A-Chain. Or would you rather stash Dylan? I mean, if I'm getting A-Chain, yeah, I would rather give up Sampson for A-Chain. I just feel like his value is still there, whether he had a better week 1 or not. That's kind of irrelevant of what I think.
It depends on the pluses. Well, I mean, you're not just going to do a 1-for-1, right? I mean, it depends on what goes for that. You know what I mean? Like if you can get Dylan, if you can turn Dylan into A-Chain by himself, smash that right now before they change their mind and come to their fucking senses. Right. And then hope your league doesn't veto it. You know what I mean?
Let's see. Where the fuck is your team, Cali Jam? Oh, wait. Looking in the wrong league. Okay. There we go. All right. Debo offense only. All right. Good. I'm not playing you. Yeah, my team's already getting fucked over here in the Debo. It's caught 1 loss. My whole team's fucked. All right, let's see. Fields, McCaffrey, Bijan, AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill, Derrick Henry, Kyren Williams, Keenan Allen, Matt Stafford. Jeez. I mean, your bench is whack as fuck, but like who the fuck cares when your team is that fucking your team is stacked like that.
Could you do that one more time? Read that one more time.
Fields, McCaffrey, Bijan, AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill, Derrick Henry, Kyren Williams, Keenan Allen, Matt Stafford.
God damn. That's insane.
Yeah, my team took a hit after fucking last week. Here's my team. Just listen to the difference in quality of team here. Kyler Murray, J.K. Dobbins, James Conner, Puka, Waddle, Judy, Strange, Coleman, T-Law. And I got Aaron Rodgers on the bench still. And because we're here and, you know, we only got a couple dozen people watching, you know, I'm not putting this all over all the leagues or anything. I realized that collusion can happen very easily in the Debo leagues, depending on how you look at it. And so I found out it wasn't, this wasn't even me prying or anything. This is me just in an organic conversation, just getting this information, and then like 10 light bulbs going off and blowing up in my brain. So the guy's talking, he was, I lost. I got Saquon Barkley stolen from me. I had 4 QBs knowing that a QB would probably be stolen from me if I lost early in the season, because that's how it worked. So I made sure to get 4 QBs. So like I'm talking to the guy who beat me, and I was like, dude, how the fuck are you going to steal Saquon Barkley away from me and then just trade him away? Because he like immediate trade happened like almost like, I don't know, within the hour, and of when these trades actually went through. He was like, yeah, like, man, I was thinking about taking a quarterback from your squad, but like this dude hit me up and was like, hey, are you going to take Saquon? Because like, if so, I'll trade you Bo Nix for him. And like, I never really thought about that before, that people, you know, could end up doing that. But that's total collusion, like right there, like influencing someone's pick just to like make a trade, you know, with them, because I don't know if he would have taken a quarterback or not, but like I had Rodgers on the bench that he could have stolen, who put up like a crazy game, you know, and then if I still had Barkley, you know, like it'd be like a whole different story on like how good like my team would actually be. And so I had to go announce in both the leagues that like I didn't say that anybody did that, and like there's only a couple dozen people watching here, so you know, it is what it is, because it wasn't an official rule before earlier today. But yeah, now it's an official rule. If you fucking hit somebody up and you start discussing trade talks before the trades have gone through, that is going to be considered collusion. Yes, the Bo Nix for Saquon. Yes, and because dude didn't care about Saquon because he was literally free for him, cost him Ken Walker. At least I didn't get totally fucked. I got at least someone, you know, that some could hopefully is somewhat serviceable. But yeah, that like that. Yeah, and I did hit that. Yeah, and Schmitty said that is collusion. Yeah, so it wasn't against the rules until today. But yeah, it is now, and I hit the person up who I created the rule for about that and let him know that's a no-go.
Yeah.
And hey, Coach C.
We're not here to play team poker, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In 99% of our leagues. You know
Yeah,
I mean?
and it's bullshit, because I play that guy now, the guy who got Barkley. Like, so Barkley gets stolen from me, and now he traded him to the team that I'm playing, and now I have to play Saquon Barkley. So
Yeah.
I hope that somehow some fluky shit happens so I can win, and because he's projected to beat me by like 40 points right now. But I hope some fluky shit will happen, me get the win, and then me get Barkley back, and it's like instant karma for him.
Yeah,
But
that would be.
I gotta win. I need Kyler to go off. I need Trevor to go off, because his team is pretty good. And
So,
Coach C, Sutton or Jacoby? Kind of want to play Jacoby. I would say make sure you come back, because this is based on Brock Bowers. Like, if he's not 100%, I mean, Jacoby's going to get force fed like no other. And it's not like the Chargers have great cornerbacks. Sante Samuel Jr. has been getting punked out there lately.
Yeah.
He's turned into the Rodney Dangerfield of young cornerbacks. Like, he was like really good like a year and a half ago. I don't know what happened. And J Money said, get Charles. It said, not gonna lie, can't get Charles Kirk out of my head. I seen the shooting. I wish I hadn't. It was gruesome, man. Like, that's just crazy. When I saw it on the internet, I'm not gonna go search for like footage of like the shooting, but like, it's crazy, man. I saw it and it was like RIP, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? And dude, like, doing one of his normal debates at like the schools, and he got shot. And like, dude, it's fucking crazy, man.
Who's Charles Kurt?
And Toyota One, let's smoke it up, bro. Dab it up. He is the guy, man. He's like an ultra conservative, like TikTok and YouTube personality, and just super like,
So like a Ben Shapiro type.
yeah. Let me try to find a picture of him, because I know you know who this is. I mean,
I've seen this picture. I scrolled through Facebook today. It's all over Facebook.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he exactly. Yeah, he's like a Ben Shapiro. He's a fucking he's a guy who does all types of debates, and he's always taking the right, and, you know, super big Trump guy and everything. And he goes to colleges and hosts Like he just like has a booth, and like people come up and ask him questions, and he has little debates like with them, and then that all gets turned into content.
That's cool.
And someone fucking
That's crazy. Somebody would shoot you over there.
dude, like I'm someone who really understands that even Donald Trump probably doesn't believe like all the shit that comes out of his mouth. You know, like he's a fucking WWE character who's like the fucking president. You know, like that's how I fucking feel. Like he's like really like playing in to like all of this shit. What up, Phil? And what up, Terrence?
Like the right and the left, they did their thing. They blew everything out of proportion. The people are starting to realize that shit really ain't what they're trying to make it out to be anymore. We're all just trying to fucking make it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck what they're talking about. We're always trying to make it. You know what I mean? Like, some of us live more comfortable than others. You know what I'm saying? But God, I mean, when it comes right down to it, we're joke's over is what I'm trying to get to. That's how I feel about it. Joke's over. Like, just get rid of whatever you're doing and figure something else out, because this shit's ridiculous.
And I never, you know, I see that guy all over TikTok and YouTube and shit, but never knew anything about him, like even his age. That motherfucker was only 31. Like he seems way older because he's like an ultra conservative, you know, kind of douchebag. But like, dude, he was only 31. Like that's fucking insane, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, here in Vegas, I don't know if you guys heard. I mean, I know I'm in Vegas, so I'm going to be closer to the news. There's a fucking person on live, social, like on TikTok fucking live or something. And another influencer that they had beef with came up and just bang, bang to like 2 people right there. And just like, pretty sure he got life without parole, you know, and like all this shit happened in like split fucking seconds. You know, it's insane. It's fucking insane.
What do you think's gonna happen to your fucking little dumbass when you go to prison for the rest of your life? You know what I'm saying?
Like that's what's crazy. Like, is being famous more important than being free? Because that person is famous as fuck now, and I'm sure they're doing social media in prison, right? Because like you can have like they like
Bro,
can't you have like isn't it legal now in some places to like have not like phones, but like, you know, fucking iPod, you know, with internet or some shit.
A tablet.
Yeah.
We have tablets.
Yeah. Were motherfuckers live streaming on TikTok and shit to like make money?
No.
Okay.
No,
So it wasn't going that far.
No, not off the tablets, but motherfuckers do have TikToks that are in prison that have cell phones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like it's the gang members, you know what I mean? Like they're in there getting money, doing their thing. Like, bro, I met some dudes that are going to go home eventually that are at the end of like 20, 30-year bits. And they've been stacking bread this whole time, just selling drugs in there the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they fucking get off on it. They're like, at this point, they're like, don't pay me. I don't care. Then I get to beat you up. You know what I mean?
Right. Like that's worth more than the $100 or $200 or whatever.
I've watched them hand people more drugs than they were told to hand them.
Just knowing that they were going to get put in that position.
Knowing that they weren't going to pay it.
Yeah. Just
so they could beat their ass afterwards. Yeah. And like, I got off on that one, but
oh man, but yeah, this shit's fucking crazy, man. Down Max said, "Hey Hustler, should I pick up Xavier Watts or Tyke Smith off the waiver wires and drop either Newbin or Jalen Pitre, or am I overreacting to week 1?" I don't think we're overreacting on Pitre. I just don't think we're ever going to get that Pitre back. You know, the one who like finished as the DB1. Like, I can't remember what year it was, but I know we all remember that. Like, he had an insane year, but he also played strong safety. And now he plays nickelback a lot, you know, which is good, but he's still not throwing down those 20-point games, you know, like he used to. So I'd say pick up Tyke Smith. And you know why? Because on the Bucks, like you can't run on them because of Vita Vea. So all of their cornerbacks get hella tackles. Because you could get multiple. Jamel Dean, like he's a guy who you can pick up who like 15 to 20 points on the reg. If you're talking IDP 1, 2, 3, I don't know what, you know, if you get 2 points per solo.
Zion McCollum.
Mm-hmm.
He's serviceable. He had 35-point game in my league.
Yeah. So no, I don't think I wouldn't drop Nubin. I'd give him another week or two. The thing with Nubin is they got Javon Holland over there now, and they got Paulson Adebo now at cornerback. So they kind of beefed up their secondary a little bit. And so I feel like because those guys actually did good, like both of them did pretty good. And I feel like they just took food off of his plate is literally what happened. Is like they got to the tackles before him, and he just had a really blah game.
So.
And let's see. And the Schmitty, Jacoby, Javante, Montgomery in the flex. I'm going Jacoby, Javante, Montgomery. That's how I'd rank those guys for this week. Jonnu or Juana Man, dude. Like he's I think Juana Man needs to be looked at as like a top 6 tight end moving forward. Like not too many tight ends play like 98+% of the snaps. And I know it might not always be like that, but it's going to be like that for him. You know, like he's never coming off the field, and Spencer Rattler targeted him so much.
Yeah.
So much.
I thought about drafting him with my last pick. I probably should have.
Yeah, I should have too. I should have drafted him over Rachaad White for sure. And like these are things as we go on, you know, I'm sure we'll remember some of this because I feel like a big idiot that he went undrafted in this, and he might get fucking 12 targets again like this week.
Yeah.
And Callie Jam said I really screwed my guy Waller for Bijan. Yeah, that's how you really came up. I mean, you played Waller there, like, you know, he should have beat you, right? Like, I mean, you played Waller there, you caught a 0 on accident, and he should have beat you, and then he could have jacked your chain.
Or you caught a 0 on purpose, knowing that you were going to skunk him.
No, but he didn't though. He left him in and just completely forgot. He never changed his lineup. He never changed his lineup after the draft was completed. So he only had, now that I'm remembering more of the story, he only played one quarterback as well in a super flex league and still won with catching a 0. And the dude had Bijan, you know, like, man. So it was like man, I'm pretty sure that was Zip Him Up Darren, man. He screwed the pooch on that one for sure. But I feel his pain because I fucking lost too. And it sucks. And Crispy said, got JJ sent Eckler. Whew, yeah, that's a good one. And I lost Barkley and I got Ken Walker. And I'm just hoping that Ken Walker gets more than 13 touches a week moving forward. Or my team's going to go down in flames like pretty quickly. And Callie Jam said he's at all the colleges, self-made millionaire. Yeah, and he really found like his way of like, I don't know. It's like I guess if like more people hate you, it's like he's like a boxer that people just wanted to like get beat up or see get beat up, you know, and like that made him more popular than people actually liking him. It's crazy. And Seawolf said Fields or Purdy as a backup. Man, I mean, Purdy's not going to play this week. Like, I don't know if you guys saw my video of the practice reports, but Kyle Shanahan said that it's a long shot that Purdy is going to play this week, and they're already preparing for Mac Jones to be the starter in week 2.
Mac Jones has already got projected points.
What?
Mac Jones has already got projected points.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, because that news came out today. So,
yeah.
So, Seawolves, I guess, like, if you can't put Purdy in the IRC, like that's what sucks. Is like if you have to drop, like I don't even know. I wouldn't even want to drop him, you know. But I mean, right now, like I feel like Fields because we don't know what the fuck is going to be wrong with, or like what the timeline is with like Purdy. We got to even get more fucking news like about this. All we know is that he was limited, or that he didn't practice, and then it's a long shot for him to play now. But they haven't gone into timelines or the exact diagnosis of like what's wrong or like anything like that. Once they give an official diagnosis, then I can figure out what's actually wrong, and I'll play doctor, you know, on YouTube, and I'll give an exact diagnosis and everything. Yeah, Derek, I'm glad that I didn't see that video, because yeah, man, that shit, I don't know, man, that should be traumatizing me. And J Money said they said what? They said it was an old gentleman with glasses. What the fuck? And they think they have the man in custody. What the fuck? So it wasn't even like a youngster. Like it's really the young kids. And I say young kids because I'm like about to be 40 next year. So it's like it's all the fucking, you know, it's all the super liberal like college kids and shit who like sounds very dumb when they're talking about a lot of things. It's crazy. And it was an old fucking man. What the fuck? What if it was someone who was like disguised as an old man? Yeah, Derek said I feel the same way. Has it's like WWE for sure. For sure. And Terrence has switched to Facebook. Good draft. Yeah, every Tuesday and Wednesday, we are going to be doing these drafts. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. And what up, Poker Guts? Yeah. And when you say you can't see me, let's get it. That's why I got Nico Higgins and Stroud stacked for this week. Yesterday, it's going to be throwing all day. Yeah, definitely. Cali Jam said I might have to pick up QJ in my 500 league because I have Rice in London and DJ Moore and Pittman. I mean, is there like positional limits or something? Why wasn't he already picked up? And Toyota 1, Juana Man or Tucker Craft? I'm going Juana Man. J Money, I think Gino's in a good position in the Raiders offense. Pete Carroll knows him well. I think one QB league redraft, he's a good backup. He'll be in a lot of shootouts. Yeah, I mean, because their defense, I mean, although they looked improved, they, they're still whatever. Gal Max, yeah, not sure why Texans have Pittry covering wide receivers. Definitely not a coverage guy, more of a run stopper. Well, that's why when you play the nickelback, that you're in a position to where you can be covering the running back or getting after the quarterback or whatever. But it made him a little bit more big play dependent, and he ain't been getting those big plays. And see Will's Fields, Purdy, or Rodgers as a backup. Regular scoring league, it's probably Fields, but I'm going to say Rodgers out of these guys. Yeah. Max said Puka played the slot for a lot and that end of that game for the reason. Yeah. Yeah. And Pittry ain't keeping up with Puka like that. I mean, that was pretty obvious. And be growing stuff. What up, bro? Need a wide receiver 2 and a flex between Pickens, Keenan Allen, Walker, Sampson, Golden, or Pittman. Yeah, this week just probably ain't going to be the week for Pittman if Patrick Surtain is going to be covering him, for a portion of the game. I'm going to say Keenan Allen versus the Raiders. And it's either Sampson or Walker. That's who I'm like boiling it down to. And
I'm going Walker.
Man, I want to. Like, I guess the thing that like intrigues me. I mean, there's still going to be no Judkins. He didn't even suit up today. They said he's going to get back. He's going to get with the team tomorrow. But that's going to be like his literal first practice of the year with the team. So I don't even think he's going to play like this week. Like this could be the last big week for Sampson where he gets like a majority of the work. And if he gets 10 targets again, I mean, man, that floor is going to be so high that I'm just going to go Samson on this one because of all that. And they're playing the Ravens. So they're probably going to be getting their shit pushed in and just going to be throwing it like crazy.
Yeah.
So
I respect it.
Keenan Allen.
I wouldn't even ride with it. Yeah.
And Keenan Allen's still a bum. Like we gotta ride the wheels, you know, ride it until the wheels fall off, like is pretty much like the way that I'm looking at this. And Derek said Canelo Crawford this Saturday, free on Netflix. Hess will be on my girl's house watching, but it could be a good show to have. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, I've been going live at like the same time. I wonder like what time that like their fight would actually happen. Oh man, and sorry Toyota One. I just I answered that a little bit earlier, but I appreciate you and I'll mark you down for those. But yeah, and I said Juana Man over Tucker Craft.
Absolutely.
Noble Creation said, you see the fight at the Ravens game that broke out between the two girls? No. It was oh shit. And said it was not the old guy they had in custody. Definitely a sniper or something. What the fuck? And Poker Guts, yes, always gonna be streaming the Thursday night. Well, pretty much all the primetime games. We'll be streaming those. Cali Jam said Fields has found his home with the Jets. We'll see. I mean, it's one game. Like, remember, he looked okay with the Steelers last year too, you know. And it's one of those things. Like, if you can figure out like how to slow him down in the run and force him to throw, you're probably gonna beat him. But if you can't stop him from running, like, I mean, he's getting loose out there. Yeah, Frank says same thing. I got sniped. Yeah, it's fucking insane, man. It's fucking insane. Jason, I'm screwed in one league. Commissioner has week 13 regular season. Week 4. What? Week 14 starts the playoffs. What the fuck? Like, you can't even. We gotta, like, I mean, if it's a free league, whatever, you know, like, you do whatever you want with your time. If there's money on the line, you cannot play in a league that the playoffs start week 14. There's like 4 teams on bye. Like, what the fuck? You're gonna go into the playoffs and like multiple people are gonna be like sitting players like because of a bye? Like, no, dude, that's fucking no. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Said should, I mean, yeah, and you know, like that's what sucks. But man, I mean, that if anybody asks me what is the first thing that you tell someone like who's never played fantasy football before, what is the first thing that you tell them before they join their league? So look at the rules, understand the rules, know the rules, because not all fantasy leagues are created equal. I can tell you that much. That fucking sucks, man. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, I wouldn't even play in that league.
Yeah. And
Especially
that commissioner's, he's probably going to get some bad karma coming his way because, like, you know, if you're like purposely cheating people, and I'm not saying it's like it's cheating necessarily, you know, but if you're like purposely making rules a certain way because you know people aren't going to pay attention to the rules until like, I don't know, it gets like in mid-season or whatever. Like I do feel like that, you know, bad karma is going to come to people like that for sure.
1,000.
And what Cali Jam said, bench is only 5. I tried to get the bench switch to 7 to 8 and got shut down. Yeah, like I mean, it's one of those things to where you got to choose what's more important. You playing in a league with your friends or playing in a league that like makes sense for like making money, you know, because like a lot of the home leagues and like some of the weird rules and shit that are out there, and even like the 5 bench spots, I had to get out of a league that I'd been playing in for like, I don't know, probably like 10 years or so. And like we had like 19 starters and they still only had 5 bench players, and we had a kicker still. And there was still positional limits, or not positional limits, but a max number of moves. And I was like, bro, you have this tiny ass fucking bench, and like we have all these fucking bye weeks, and I still have a limit on moves. And so, like, I mean, it was a lot of years of me complaining, and then it was just like, it was on Yahoo, and probably still is. And it was, you know, I just was like, I just said, like, yeah, I let him know in advance. I was like, I'm not going to come back next year. I was like, you guys just aren't evolving with like the times. And like, I feel like I'm throwing my money away, like, here. And it was a 10-man league. They wouldn't bump it up from 10-man to 12-man either. So like just all these little things. And these are like guys, like multiple guys in this league I went to elementary school with. Like one guy I played like T-ball, you know, fucking baseball with, you know. So like these are guys that I've known my entire life. But it's also like just felt like I'm throwing money away every year because it's so easy for someone to win this style of league because it's made for, like, you know, the no benches. Like that's made for people to never have to trade. That's the only reason why. Corey, his ass plays in a league where they only have 3 bench spots. And I was like, dude, why do you still play in this league? He's like, oh, it's like high school friends and shit. And he said their reasoning was that they want to see crazy shit happening on the waiver wires weekly. And I was like, you know what I'd rather see? I'd rather see crazy ass trades happening every single week, because then people have to actually make decisions, you know, and like strategize, not just like, I'm going to pick up and drop people every week, and there's going to be dope ass people on the waivers every week, no matter what. Makes it too easy for people.
Yeah. I agree. It's a scratch off ticket. You know what I mean?
Derek said, according to Google, the walkout time for Canelo Crawford will be 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Okay.
We used to do 4-man leagues. We would do $50 a piece. There was like 12 of us. We would just rotate, you know what I mean, on doing these 4-man leagues. And but they were stupid huge rosters, and winner gets $200, you know what I mean? And they're best ball. It was right when best ball came to sleeper. So you just draft, and then but the waivers were open. So we can make additions and shit throughout the season. And how we probably did 100, 150 of them, you know what I mean? And
yeah. Insane. And
yeah.
Last Shinobi said, should I be worried about Walker? Yeah. I'm a little worried about him. I mean, it sucks because it's just the first game, and you talk about game flow. Like game flow, it always comes into play, and the game flow of that fucking game versus the 49ers was horrible for the Seahawks, because like there was just times where the 49ers were just grinding it, and then like, you know, the Seahawks, couple times they didn't sustain their drives, and you know, they were just like fucking off the field like hella quick, you know, and then yeah, it was not a great game, and it sucks because no matter what, this is the only data that we could go off of right now. So yeah, I'd love to say that Ken Walker is going to be so secure, and like his volume is going to be there and everything, but who the fuck knows? Like who the fuck knows? So yes, I would worry about it. I wouldn't panic and sell him for nothing, but he's going to the flex. He's going to the flex, or he's going to the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crispy. The head chopper leagues, dude, they were an annoyance for me all day. But yes, everyone has to go put in resubmit waiver claims. It's like Wednesday didn't even happen. And Toyota One thought on how do I say it? Is it Jake Tongs? And he said put a lot of fab on them. Hopefully something while Kittle's out. 32-man league, super thin on pickups. Yeah, especially for offense. Like, I mean, there's rarely guys that you could go like pick up off the waiver wire. So, I mean, it's a good move to go get them. But fuck, man, if it's Mac Jones, I mean, I know Mac Jones goes to the tight end a lot, but like, I don't know, man. Like, I get so nervous. This is a 32-man league, like, so probably throwing him in the on the what's it called, on one of those flex spots if you're hurting. But yeah, it's
I
122 trade. Okay, make my way over there. And Cali Jam said Fields to Wilson is again is dope. Yeah, let's hope that it continues. Oh shit. Now I gotta go check if these people, if they paid for this league. Michael Pittman for a 26 third and a 27 second. That shit's nothing. That's crazy.
26 third and a 27 second
Yeah.
for Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
I mean, I got into the wrong leagues. God damn it.
I mean, at this point, I mean, even this trade, it's in the number 122 super flex offense only. Like,
All right. So,
even all these leagues aren't created equal. Like, they all have the exact same settings and everything, but like managers trade differently. Different leagues have different values. It's like this, like commissioning this many leagues and seeing this many trades makes me understand value of dynasty players so much better than anybody will ever understand like players' values, because I see how much people will pay for certain people, and I see how people panic and like will sell certain people hella cheap, you know, and like it's that's why my one-on-one services go so hard, man, because especially if you're in these type of leagues, it's not like I give you a one up like because I know people, even if it's leagues that I didn't know people, but like I see people's tendencies. I know how people think, like maybe not everybody and maybe not all the time, but I understand like how a lot of people like think when it comes to trades. And this dude's crazy. I gotta go. We gotta put in the 2027 league fees link from. But that's one thing that I've seen this year compared to last year. People are going crazy with selling off the future picks. Like there's in some leagues, there's people that already paid up to 2028. People want that first championship. That's the way to do it. Got to buy it early. And thanks for the heads up, Crispy, because that was only 12 minutes since that trade went through. Oops, and I put on the clock. There we go. All right. Now a bowl. And J Money, they arrested the old guy. They had him in custody. They said, I have the right to remain silent. So he was a plant. Total one looking for a low-key running back in the 32. Send me a trade if anyone's interested. Let's go see. Let me see who I got over there.
all right. So
Go ahead.
I got a quick one for you. The dude is trying to get Bill for Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
He's also trying to get CJ Stroud from me.
Yeah.
I got Kyler Murray, Spencer Rattler, Matt Stafford, and CJ Stroud and Daniel Jones.
It's a super flex, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
well, here's the
Daniel
thing.
Jones and CJ Stroud for Bill, Garrett Wilson, and Ibuka.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good trade. I'd be trying to get them to even throw in draft picks like on top of that, because I'm assuming that trade would like literally save someone's life in there. The way like if they need two quarterbacks that bad.
He has Caleb Williams, Cam Ward, Mac Jones, and Anthony Richardson.
Okay. Yeah. See, he doesn't even need him that bad. I bet you're not going to get him to overpay because he already has two quarterbacks. Because that's why he's even trying to trade you just like a running back straight up for a quarterback. I mean, either way, it's like, I don't know when this league started, but I'm sure that you're getting back. Like if you sell Danny Pesos for Bill, that seems like it's a profit because like you didn't buy pesos for high, but like his value is like his value right now is probably close to the highest that it's ever been. And this is right after that year that they went to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And if he has one more good game, his value is going to go higher than that.
Yeah. So just hold him for now.
I would. Because, dude, Bill, I feel like is like an all-time like high of like his value right now. Because like everyone swears like he's
and Wilson.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you could, that's what I'm saying. If you could get those guys, that's one thing. But like, you really think he's going to give up like those guys to get like? I mean, I guess that could be 2 starters like for him. I mean, I know Cam would be his bench at that point, but I don't know. If you don't have 2 decent quarterbacks, you're not winning super flex leagues more often than not, especially in Dynasty.
So my team is super retardedly stacked. I got Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Kareem Hunt, David Montgomery, Jerome Ford, Eckler, Dowdle.
I remember this team. This is your like super old man team. So that's why it would be beneficial to sell one of those quarterbacks for like 2 young guys.
Yeah.
Bill and Igbuka, or something. I mean, if you can get Bill and Garrett Wilson, like fuck yeah. But like that's what you should be trying to do with one of those guys only. Because that accomplishes something that helps your team.
Okay.
It helps you get younger for sure. And guys who can contribute like right now.
Yeah. I got 2 teams that are like that. My other team, but I got Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
Peace out, Derek. We'll catch you later.
Peace out. Yeah. I got
Callie Jam said you have no idea how I think, Huss. It's it's the shrooms, brother. What do you mean I have no idea how you think? I know exactly how you think. Because whatever I think you're thinking, you're gonna do the opposite. So like that's how I know. Whatever I think that you're gonna do, I just automatically go the opposite way. That's how I knew that you were gonna take a quarterback in the first round today. And look what you did. You took Josh Allen. Because you never take quarterbacks high.
When we zig, we zag, and we zag, we zig. You know what I'm saying?
So I knew that you were going to do that. You didn't throw me off.
The 5 Ds of dodgeball, bro. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Dip, 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 dive. All right. If there's any other questions, feel free to throw them in.
So, in that league, would you sit any of those receivers? Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, and I got Deebo Samuel starting. But I have Montgomery, Eckler, Cooper Kupp, Hollywood Brown, DJ Moore, all on the bench.
Toyota won Juwanna Man Johnson on that one. Yeah, Juwanna Man, they got it's a great matchup this week for him. I'm gonna start him over a lot. And Corey, May, Rogers, Stafford, Dak. Who the hell does Stafford play again?
The Giants.
No, Titans. Oh, Stafford. Yeah, Dak plays the Giants. I'm gonna say May. I'm gonna say May. I mean, the Dolphins defense looks so bad. Like we're talking like so bad. Worst in the league. Like maybe like 33rd or 34th defense, like in the league. Like some teams' backup defenses may have been better than their entire starting, defensive backs, like as a whole.
The Colts' backup defense was better than their starting offense.
Yeah. Yeah. And Callie Jam said, bro, Josh Allen, where I got him was a steal. No, it wasn't. You know why? Because Mark, where'd you get Josh Allen yesterday?
The second round.
Yep. Who knows if he would have made it to your second round pick, but he may have. Never know. You never know. All right. Peace out, Toyota One. Yeah, we're about to get out of here soon. I'm thinking I'm gonna get another bowl here. And J Money said, I feel the NFL is sleeping on Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields. I think Wilson was a steal in the 5th round, and Fields after pick 100. Well, see, the thing is like, I don't think people were sleeping on him. I think it's that people have such a bad taste in their mouth from Garrett Wilson over the last like couple years. Not necessarily his fault, but yeah, it was awesome. We got him for a discount this year. Like, that's what we want. Like, we should be happy that people are sleeping on him so we didn't have to overpay like we did last year and then get disappointed and lose our leagues, you know? And Fields, I mean, he has years and years worth of suckery. Okay. Like, he sucked a lot. And like the Steelers, I don't know what's up with their defense, but they were not clicking yesterday. Like, that wasn't like a Steelers defense that we're used to seeing. So I don't know. I don't think that, like, if they played each other in week 13, 14, I bet it would have been a different type of, I bet it wouldn't have been 30 something to 30 something, you know?
Yeah.
And CB Dizzle, I'm gonna get to your question here in a sec. And Ron said the wife liked my Snipe City shirt, and he said in black, and he said, "Got me a piece, boys. Nice, nice." And get your Snipe City shirts and other 420 Crew shirts at 420crewmerch.com. You can see it right there on the main screen if you're watching on YouTube or just watching live. Callie Jam said, "I never thought Allen would have made it to me with his matchup." I mean, it's crazy how like the Jets are a good matchup, right? I mean, I know it's because like what Rodgers did to him, like throwing those, the 4 touchdowns, but he wasn't insane with the yardage. But yeah, the Stallion, man, they got a tough defensive line though. Quinnen Williams really showed out.
Yeah.
And CB Dizzle, who's more droppable for a defense? Palmer, Austin, Kirk, Pop. This one's tough. I'm gonna say Pop. And I'd be trying to get the Rams. That'd be the defense that I'd be targeting. I go off of Yahoo percentages because sleeper percentages are hella wonky when it comes to like how much people are like rostered in. But yeah, Rams, I think, are rostered in like 28, 29% of leagues. That's who I'd be rocking.
So I gotta pick 2 wide receivers. I got Ridley, Hollywood, Jaden Reed, Quentin Johnston.
Sorry, I'm coughing. Say it again.
Ridley, Hollywood, Jaden Reed, Quentin Johnston. Start 2.
One more time.
Ridley,
Sorry.
You're good. Ridley, Hollywood, Jaden Reed,
And
Quentin Johnston.
I'm gonna go Hollywood because they're gonna force feed him no matter what. Reed versus the Commandos, promising. QJ versus the Raiders, promising. Who was the first one? Who was the first guy you said?
Ridley.
Okay.
Versus the Rams.
Rams held down Nico last week. Man, thing that's tough is like, how good are the Chargers at running the ball? I know that they want to run the ball, but like now when we look at like what we saw this past week, like Chiefs don't even really have that good of a run defense, and like they were Chargers couldn't really do shit on them. I'm gonna say QJ. I'm gonna say QJ. I think that Rams Ridley matchup's a little bit tougher than people are thinking. They didn't really get creative how they moved him around. I don't know how long it's going to be until they can like I don't know if you guys remember last year, there was times where like Ridley, like in the beginning of the season, like he couldn't do shit, and then they started like lining him up in the backfield, doing fucking jet sweeps and like just all these different types of things to like get him the ball. I don't know if they're gonna like. Would they do that versus the Rams? Like, I don't fucking know. It's like, yeah. So I'm nervous about Ridley, and just because it's like Rams are good defense. Cam Ward, we saw like he's gonna have some growing pains early.
Yeah. So at tight end, Njoku or Strange?
Strange. Yep. And J Money Fields and Wilson college teammates. Yep, for sure. I mean, I guess I should have mentioned that just in case for people who didn't know that they both went to the Ohio State. Yeah. And Phil said, where can I look up box snap percentages for free? You know what? I don't think you can, but maybe what I'll do is figure out how I can get that information and get it to Patreon members. Because it won't be for free, but you're a paid member over there. But it would probably have to be on some type of paid service that I'm using right now to even get that information. And Crispy said trade in the number 9 420 crew. Let's go see what kind of trade we got going. Let's see.
Stroud or Aaron Rodgers.
I think I'm gonna say Aaron Rodgers, but it's pretty damn close.
That's what I did.
This is an interesting trade. What side of this trade would you guys want? Side A, Keenan Allen, Calvin Ridley. Side B, Samson.
Keenan Allen and Calvin Ridley.
I think that's the side that if you're Crispy, you motherfucker. Crispy literally made the trade, and I'm playing this motherfucker this week who just increased his team by all that much. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get that drop from Jay and Silent Bob. The whole world's against us, dude. I swear to God. And CB Dizzle, start 3. Spillane, Devin White, Gary, Granderson, Levante. Devin White's in.
Spillane.
I wish I would have drafted Devin White in the last round of like all these best balls, because started doing it, later in, but
I started grabbing him in a bunch.
Yeah.
Him and Kaiser White.
Yeah, Kaiser White's droppable now. I mean, he's just a backup. And I'll say Spillane. Wait, let me hold on. Yeah, but that's something I'll work on tonight. So if you guys are not Patreon members, you could sign up for $5. I mean, you could sign up for free, but you're not going to get access to this. I'm going to make this for paid Patreon members because it's going to have to be something that I'm getting from a paid resource to be able to like put in there. But as long as you're a $5 member, you'll get access to this. And I feel like what I'll do, maybe I can. I'm going to try to see if I can sort it by position. And then just literally, here's all the safety snap percentages and teams or whatever, and like try to do the same thing with like the linebackers. That'll be a little skewed because some will be inside, some will be outside, and then see what I could do to what's it called? What we could do to like organize those. And hold on one sec. Someone just sent me some. I gotta send them a screenshot. 1 second. And I already got next Tuesday and Wednesday's leagues created. If you guys want to jump in those, let me know, and I can throw them in the chat or whatever. All right, 1 more second, guys. Okay, here we go. Back at it. And did I give the third? I'm going to say Levante for the third.
Yeah. You didn't say that, but I mean, that was a given.
Yeah. Down max idea and the box snap percentages would be awesome. It's hard to find things like that. Yeah, I'm going to see what I'm going to see all, what all things that I can find. But yeah, the snap percentages we know is huge. Very huge. But yeah, like some of the things that I can get that maybe I'll just start putting on there weekly. Like the defense versus position. That's something that I'm going to be putting on there, like how good defenses do against a certain position. The receiver alignment, that'll be big. I'll try to I got to figure out how I'm going to do this because I don't just want to dump like an insane amount of information. Like we got to be able to digest it. Snap counts though, we'll get those in there. Targets, like the target percentages, like I'll try to work on that. Tight end route data, that's something that I'll put in there, like how much, like, and maybe I'll just, I don't know, maybe I'll do like top 20 or 30, like we'll figure it out. But like how much they're blocking, where they're actually like lining up at. Are they lining up on the tight end spot on the right or the left? Are they lining up in the slot on the right or the left? Like all shit like that. Same thing with like the receiver alignment for the top guys. We'll be able to figure that out as well. Like, but yeah, all this is going to be like available for Patreon members. So make sure you get on Patreon, 420crew.com, and just get signed up as at least an Epic member at $5. Crispy said I have a junkie in the taxi, and that I need to start one DL. Granderson. So one DL has to start out of there, and I'm going Devin White and Levante. And J Money, Tyree kills ex-wife, suing him for domestic violence 7 times. 17-month marriage, and there's been no charges pressed yet. It's all over the news. Damn, did this just all happen like right now or what? Yeah, that could be a reason why he's all fucking up. Heads not in the game. What up, Chewy? He said, good evening. I got more news on my knee today. Sprained ACL, close to tearing it, all because of hiking trail here in Tennessee with the family. Damn, bro. Out indefinitely. Nah, man, I hope you're okay. And Michael Storms, what up? He said, need one for the flex out of Diggs, Hunter, Charbonnet. think I'm starting Diggs versus they play Miami this week, right? Yeah, I think I'm starting Diggs versus Miami out of those guys. If you have IDP, I mean, it could be a fun week to start Travis Hunter because they said that he's going to get more defensive snaps this week. I mean, he got like literally 0 last week. So, you know, he could get like 5 or 10 snaps, and that's more than what he got last week. So yeah, I'm going Diggs though. And Crispy said Judkins, where I just traded for Samson, hit the drop. Damn it, I don't have it. I want to talk to Samson. Let's see, do I have it in here? No, don't have it in here. Yeah, I need to get it. I'm slacking. And indeed, and he totally became a thing too. And I still didn't get it. All right, one more bowl. One more bowl. And Chewy said, I'm good, doing better now to have the meds and a fitted brace. Okay. Good to hear. Good to hear. And Mark might already know that we're going to be done soon. And how about for no apparent reason, I'm just going to play my my anthem. Shout out to Poker Guts.
It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler.
Yeah, you the man, Poker Guts. Have you seen any of the short videos that I created, Poker Guts? I'm throw this on at the end of the outro now.
5, 10, or 20, that's more like a yummy. Best ball alert, your team ain't gonna work. Drafting a kicker beat, drinking too much liquor, cause I hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler. It's the hustler, 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 hustler.
Yeah, go check them out. They're all yeah, guys, look at this. I'm just I guess I'm proud of how the YouTube shorts look now. Watch, check this out. And get to the channel and then I'll share the screen. So look, here's what you guys will see when you guys come here. And but if you go to the shorts, I guess we got a whole bunch of different ones on there, but you'll see ones like this, quarterbacks to pick up, receivers to pick up. So there'll always be a whole bunch of different types of shorts, but I'm going to work on trying to get the little thumbnails like this created for them. Because a lot of these ones, they get automatically posted and stuff as well. And so I don't edit those videos to where they have the thumbnails. But look at let's see, look at the playlist here. Where's the best ball drafts? Look at all the oops. That's not what I wanted to do. How do I just get to the playlist? Let me see. Oh, there you go. View full playlist. So look at all the thumbnails. Actually, let me even see if I could zoom in a little bit more so you can even see better. Whoa. Super cool thumbnails, though. Super excited. This was one of the coolest things that I was geeking out on. Oh, and you know what? Hold on. There we go. Dude, the Deep Blue Sea one is so sick. I love that American Pie too. The American Pie one's so funny. But look, what do you guys think of all the yeah, look at the Austin Powers ones. Those ones are cool. Hey, gold member. Super cool. I know there's an area in here. Man, the Jurassic World ones or the Jurassic Park ones and World ones are so cool. Yeah, look at that Jurassic World one. Yeah, and Poker Gut said not bad. Yeah, it took a while for me because I mean this is all AI, right? But it's it's one of the paid programs that I'm doing or that I got going, and it took them a while to like get the style because I mean it's all about the way that you like fucking talk to it or whatever and like get it to like do it. But look, I feel like we got like some super cool like details, with a lot of these. Some are better than others, and some the Chasing Amy one, I fucking love that. Like, obviously Jay could have had long hair, but like, man, I love that scene in the movie. And dude, look at the Dark Knight. Yeah, that one was super cool. Because that one specifically, I was like, make sure that there's a pile of burning money in there somehow, just like the movie. But it's cool how they can search the internet and go get the references for all this shit. I like the Get Rich or Die Trying one as well. The Dumb and Dumber one's super cool. I do like The Mask, the Ace Ventura. Yes. Oh, the Terminator 2. Yeah, that's a sick one. The Godfather. Look at that one. That might be one of my favorites. That one's so fucking sick. And the Face Off one, cool. Oh, the Back to the Future 3, super cool. The Hateful Eight is cool. And Django, yes. Inglourious Bastards. Kill Bill 2. Vegas Vacation, Juice, Above the Rim. I like the Home Alone ones. Those ones were some of the first ones that I started messing with when I tried. Like the other ones I said specifically, like give me cartoon photos. That one I just forgot, and they came out okay. I like the Days of Thunder one. Uncut Gems is hella dope. Bill and Ted's cool. Oh yeah, see, and here's the couple that I still got to come through and like recreate or get these created. I mean, one day I'll get all these knocked out. I guess what discouraged me, I wasn't sure if they could find all the 30 for 30 stuff, but it's all on the internet. They should be able to find it and reference it. Let's see. Where does it kick in? I know it kicks in here very soon with all the old ones. Dude, and look at all these live drafts that I did. I did over 150 drafts live. Fucking insane. And not even me competing in all of them either. Here it goes. Now it kicks in. Any Given Sunday, Addams Family, Waterboy, Breakfast Club, Jay and Silent Bob. That one's cool. Full House. Boy Meets World definitely could be a little better. Eastbound and Down. That was as good as we could get there. Okay. Man, and MT2, he said RIP Charlie, bro. Yeah, that shit's crazy, man. That Dazed and Confused is super sick. I like the Half-Baked one. And I like the Turtles. And, oh, dude, the Breaking Bad, so sick. But, man, the Avengers one might be the best of all of them, though. That Avengers one's super sick. But there we go. We're up in the presentation of everything. Everything. Poker Gut said my job is AI content for a company B. Oh shit, son. Oh shit. Yeah, I feel like we got to connect on like some certain things, Poker Guts. Because I got a lot of ideas, but I need someone, someone who can actually execute some of these ideas. Okay. He said if you need prompt help, let me know. Yeah, I mean, I know it's all about the prompts. I'm not using Chat GBT. I mean, I use it for some things, but it's another program that I'm using. And Seawolf said need a player from waivers. Please rank them. DJ Moore, McMillan, Hunter, Myers. DJ Myers, DJ Moore, Tet, and Hunter is the way that I would I'd rank them. Seawolves. Oh wait, there's more. Hold on. So Hollywood is in there also. So I'm gonna say Hollywood, Myers, DJ Moore, Tet, Hunter. There we go. And Corey, should I trade Dak and Eckler for May? I don't know how much of an upgrade that is. I mean, it's a great game that May has this week, but he's not always going to have games against Miami. He will have 2 of them, though. And Timon, I have Amon Ra, Terry, DJ Moore, Travis Hunter, Keon Downs, Godwin. Is that how you feel about trading DJ for Rice? I like Keon's matchups this week and next week for sure. Yeah, I'm okay with it because I mean, Amon Ra and Terry, I mean, those are your starters. So like DJ Moore is already a flex guy, and like, yeah, you got Keon, so like it's like a guy like DJ Moore, a little bit expendable. I mean, yeah, it's still gonna be I mean, if you can't put him on your IR, it's still gonna be something that, it's gonna take weeks and weeks to come to fruition. So I don't know. I probably would, but yeah, it's kind of not, Corey. It's kind of like a sidestep. Pocket said I use them all: GBT, Claude, Gemini, local generations, SDXL, stuff I've used before. Focus, you name it. Nice. I'm trying to get more versed in everything AI because yeah, I just feel like that's like the future, like all those thumbnails and shit. Like it took me a while before I kind of got them coming out nice. Like there was a lot of trial and error with them initially, but like once it like got it down and I figured out, I guess the prompt that like had it coming out the best, it was like, man, dude, I knocked out like I feel like 30 or 40 of them in like an hour. And like there's no way a human is doing that. And I wouldn't even want to pay a human to like do whatever, like however much, like even if it was, $1 or $5 times like 30 or 40, whatever I did, there's no way it's taking an hour. There's no way that all of them I would even like right off the bat, like if they got my style. But yeah, crazy. And Jay Money, Captain Kangaroo, and he said 3, 2, 1 contact was the best. Classic. 3, 2, 1 contact. I can't like what was that man, what was that even what was that on? Was it Captain Kangaroo? I can't even remember, but like, when you just have those like certain things that like just like click in your brain, that's one of them. And Timon, we do 2 flexes, 3 wide receivers. Okay. So I don't know. I'd be more inclined to not do that, I guess. Chris, you said Eckler, Gainwell. Eckler, and it's not particularly close. Oh man. All right, we're gonna smoke another bowl because I got these questions coming in and I'm just gonna answer. Okay. Guy wants to trade me T. Higgins for my Josh Jacobs. Yeah. Yeah, like no, don't do it. JCM or Tracy. I mean, Cowboys, I don't know what their run defense was okay. I feel like I just want to go JCM. One thing that sucks is it's a Thursday game. That's the thing that's the worst like about it. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. It was on Channel 17 public broadcast right after Sesame Street. Okay. Dude. Yeah. Classic stuff. All right. We'll finish this bowl. We're going to get ready to get up out of here. Thanks for rocking, guys. Yeah, if there's a bunch of people in here and we get some random super chats here and there, we'll keep the live streams going a little bit longer. And be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for all the snap counts and stuff. Like right after this, I'm gonna go start looking and seeing what I could break down pretty easily, and we'll get it posted. Have you guys seen the new layout on the Patreon app? Everything's a little bit cleaner now. There's like the different collections. It's easier to get through than just a whole bunch of like posts. Let me know if you guys have seen that on the Patreon app, that it's a little bit that's a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier to navigate and get through like the different sections. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a section on there just for IDP. Yeah, and I gotta figure out we gotta figure out a few things. But I do want to get more stuff posted for all the Patreon members and make sure that I'm having more, stuff for the paid members than ever before. Because appreciate you guys, and all this information is like shit that I'm digesting, like as well too, to try to win. So we're all doing it together. And here we go. Stay through the credits, guys. Shout out to Justin Pickle in a Jar and Chris Patriot Sports. Shout out to the producers. Shout out to the co-producers. Shout out to the associate producers. And shout out to the epic and the awesome supporters. Appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Be on the lookout. Go through all the shorts. I mean, some of them, they're just pieces from podcasts and things like that. But like, you'll see the different ones that are like informational videos for like me, the ones with like the covers. Like, make sure you always check out those ones. All right, guys, 420crew.com. Don't forget to go sign up there, and don't forget to go grab some merch at 420crewmerch.com.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.